Hello, this is the Minor Dave Everist report and show. Today I'm going to talk about a case that happened some time ago. I'm going to share a podcast from February of 2012. It was right after my arrest for living on my mining claim. Well, I was convicted. There's a Supreme Court case there that they wouldn't listen to, they wouldn't hear my case for violations of the 1872 mining grant or mining laws. So I was convicted by Magistrate Clark on that case. A case before that by Magistrate, or not Magistrate, Judge Mosman of the U.S. District Court. By the way, he was on the FISA court. Isn't that interesting? But anyway, so he heard the first case, and but then actually he heard the second case, and then Magistrate Clark heard the third case and a first case. So I had three cases. On the third case at my conviction, they gave me 30 days in jail, and they took everything I own. By the way, they took my livelihood. Well, recently the Supreme Court decided to let the Ninth Circuit's decision stand on homeless being able to stay on public land, right? So that if they had no place to take you, which they didn't, and they made me leave my mining claim, since I had nowhere to go and I was on public land, and they took everything I got. According to the homeless thing, well, I wasn't exactly homeless. I had a trailer. I was living on a mining claim. But because I had nowhere to go, they made me homeless. They weren't supposed to kick me off the property, my mining claim. Well, I've since kind of recovered since then, but anyways, so what I'd like you to do is go to whitehouse.gov, and take what I'm going to share in here in the description and take all my case information and write President Trump, because he's one of the trustees of the trust of the 1872 mining grant. He has a right to review it as the trustee, and he can order a review. And if he finds that I'm correct, he can overturn my convictions by taking it back to Magistrate Clark and having my convictions vacated. And then he can do a takings and determine, because it's up to him to determine how much damages I have, which that means they could really enter negotiations with me to make a settlement agreement and pay me for the unconstitutional putting me in jail, right? Of taking all my property, my liberty, and it's considered cruel and unusual punishment. But see, I couldn't get the Supreme Court to hear my case. They wouldn't hear the case on two conflicting judgments from two different court cases, right? Right? Get different results. Why is that? Well, anyways, so I would like some help at getting this in front of Magistrate Clark for the last conviction, and Judge Mosman of U.S. District Court of Portland, Oregon. He's the chief presiding judge. And then we have Magistrate Clark from the Medford, Oregon District, U.S. District Court. If there's an attorney out there that could go argue, well, he was homeless at the time. He had nowhere to go. He lived in his car. I lived in my car at the time I did that because I had nowhere to go for the longest time. I was sleeping in a vehicle my brother bought me after that. I went from nice, comfortable fucking living Excuse my French. But I went from nice living to living as a homeless person for some time until I could correct that position. They made me homeless. That's the cruelest punishment of them all. Thank you. If you can do that, get a hold of President Trump. If you can find an attorney that will review my case and take it in front of those judges, I should get my convictions overturned, and then we can proceed with compensation. Have a good day, and please help me. I'm asking my listeners. I know I have them out there. By the way, I'll be upgrading and monetizing this soon. I'm partway there. I'm just still beta testing for the moment. You have a good day, and this goes out over iHeart, Spotify, of course this network, Speaker.com, and my link, and YouTube. At your convenience, you can listen to any one of them. Have a good day.